consumption and demand report. Would love for you to talk a little bit more about these and add your perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. This is really our kind of anchor piece that comes out every year. This is our 7th edition of the report. It distills all of the content consumption behavior that's occurring across our platform. So this year, I believe we analyzed close to 5.5 million first-party submitted registration requests for all different types of content, whether that's ebooks, white papers, analyst reports, and most certainly webinars. And so what we're looking at here on the left-hand side is content consumption was up yet again. This seemingly is not decelerating. People are not tired of highly produced, well-thought, high-value types of content, whether that is video and webinar all the way through to the traditional white paper. What's interesting here is that not only is volume increasing, but also the urgency to consume that content has accelerated. So that's that middle stat. In our reports, we call this the content consumption gap. And that's the time in between when a user registers for something and ultimately gets around to viewing it, listening to it, or reading it. That number has accelerated by nearly 14%. And so typically that was a little over 33 hours, I believe, and now it's closer to about 28 hours, which is interesting. To me, that demonstrates clear acceleration of intent and kind of the meaning behind why you registered for the content. Mm-hmm. I would say, lastly, the one nugget to really latch on here is as it relates to content association to pipeline. We fire at Intercept modal on the back end of registration experiences and are trying to identify when buyers have active pain points, the urgency to address those pain points, and the timeline to invest in addressing those pain points. Webinars, by far and away, drive the greatest consolidation of likely purchase. So it's pretty interesting in the sense that when you look at all different types of content formats, what content do you need to create? What content can you repurpose into a different type of format that more closely aligns to a stage in the journey that perhaps you're weak on? And there's a lot of nuggets here, but the report's a massive investment on our time. And the 2022 report's been out, but the 23 report will be out, I believe, by the end of next month. So you're getting a real kind of sneak peek here at some early insights.
I love it. Yeah, I love these things. I especially like the last stat about webinar registrants being more likely to purchase. That's a nice little
really, right?
But I think that this is really interesting, especially the part about the consumption gap. Because I remember last year we had a similar conversation, but we actually found that the gap had increased.
Correct.
And that people were taking longer to consume that content.